It started. Is a tidal wave of homes about to hit the market? Should you consider selling now? If you are a homeowner in a financially stressed situation, now may be the time to consider all your options. In an article in the Barrie Advance, published on the simco.com website, on August 3, 2023, a troubling narrative unfolds, shedding light on the financial implications faced by homeowners in the Barrie-area due to the recent increases in interest rates. At the heart of this narrative is the disheartening story of a homeowner and her family, who find themselves at a crossroads, contemplating the sale of their beloved home as a direct result of the staggering shifts triggered by the Bank of Canada's decision to hike its overnight lending rate 10 times to a current 5%. This massive increase from the modest 0.25% interest rate seen just over a year and a half ago has cascaded into a web of financial turmoil for numerous Canadian mortgage holders, reverberating within the Barrie and Simcoe County communities, leaving homeowners like the one in this story grappling with an impending crisis of unparalleled proportions. The gravity of this situation is mostly felt by those who hold variable-rate mortgages. Among them is the homeowner in this story, a dedicated and passionate esthetician in the Barrie-area, who, along with her family, embarked on the journey of homeownership, acquiring a picturesque home in January 2022. She saw her monthly mortgage payments soar from $2,850 to $6,200 since moving into their less than 2 years ago. Little did they anticipate that this new chapter would swiftly unravel into an unforeseen and unnerving struggle for financial stability. This story is similar to the experiences shared by many homeowners across the entire country grappling with the impact of a doubling mortgage payment and the inevitable prospect of selling their cherished property. Their dream home, tailored to their needs and aspirations, stands as a testament to the labor invested in its creation. Yet, despite these efforts, the looming specter of financial strain has made it impossible to hold off from selling any longer. We put our heart and soul into building this home, making it uniquely ours. It was meant to be a place where our family could flourish and thrive, says the homeowner with a hint of resignation. The turmoil is emotional and profound. This family's struggles are in no way unique across Canada. This same scenario is being played out in homes and families across the whole country as interest rates have reached dizzying heights. In the midst of these financial trials, light is being shed on the evolving landscape of social services. The Barrie Food Bank, a steadfast pillar of support for vulnerable members of the community, finds itself grappling with an intensified demand for its services. The exponential surge in first-time visitors seeking assistance paints a stark picture of the cascading ramifications of the interest rate hike. The director of the Barrie Food Bank articulates the intersection of economic shifts and societal well-being, emphasizing the ripple effect of increased living costs on individuals and families, pushing them toward seeking sustenance from community resources. The homeowner in our story says that they haven't turned to the food bank yet, but says that she sees how it could come to that for her family too. Her sentiment resonating with individuals from various walks of life who are confronting similar challenges. The impact of the interest rate hike extends beyond individual households, permeating the broader community fabric. The Barrie Food Bank's struggle to meet heightened demand underscores the domino effect that financial instability can trigger, cascading into heightened demand for essential resources, and how the area is seeing a distressing surge in shoplifting incidents. The family in the story serves as a microcosm of the broader challenges caused by the Bank of Canada's interest rate hike. Their journey demonstrates the financial toll of navigating the terrain of variable-rate mortgages, where stability can quickly change into instability. Looking ahead, this story acts as an early warning sign, foreshadowing potential challenges that lie ahead. The possibility of increased property sales, sparked by rising interest rates, might only scratch the surface of a more sweeping transformation in the realm of homeownership and financial security. While discussions about potential legislative actions gain momentum, there's a potential reformation underway in the structure of mortgages, including limits on banks shifting mortgages to interest-only payments. The idea of extending amortization periods to unprecedented lengths, ranging from 50 to 90 years, emerges as a strategy to ease the growing burden on mortgage borrowers, prompting a fresh dialogue about striking the delicate balance between immediate financial relief and long-term fiscal consequences. If interest rates stay high for much longer or legislative actions limit the bank's ability to extend amortization periods, the tsunami of homes that will come onto the market for sale will undoubtedly tank home prices, the housing market and the broader economy along with it. It seems logical that in order not to get caught up in this potential equity-draining housing crisis, homeowners that are currently financially stressed or on the verge of being financially stressed may want to cut their losses and jump out now and sell. The consequences of getting caught up in a housing market characterized by a wave of forced selling could be financial disaster. The more prudent approach would be to seriously consider selling now, before a potentially worse housing market develops in the not-too-distant future. In essence, the tale of this family in Barrie serves as a reminder of how economic forces can derail any person's best-laid plans, even if it's through no fault of their own, like in this family's story. How a wave of forced selling could cause a Canadian housing meltdown. As the prevailing winds of economic uncertainty persist, homeowners find themselves in a prolonged state of anticipation and apprehension, hoping for a reversal in the trajectory of interest rates that have been steadily climbing. What began as a fleeting expectation for a swift downturn in rates has evolved into a sobering reality. With over a year and a half passing since the initial rate hike, the initial optimism, fueled by the belief that the situation would soon rectify itself, has gradually given way to a somber realization. The interest rate tide shows no signs of receding. This prolonged period of uncertainty has created an increasing troubling tension, as homeowners weigh the options before them. The appeal of holding out in the hopes of a favorable shift in interest rates clashes with the pressing urgency to extricate oneself from the mounting debt burden that the relentless interest rate increments have created. Each passing month brings with it a renewed reassessment of a pivotal decision: to stay the course, weathering the financial storm, or to cut loose and sell the home that is the source of all the financial stress. The prospect of a flood of homes inundating the market looms large, an outcome born from the collective response of homeowners teetering on the edge of financial strain. As the momentum of home sales gains traction, the delicate equilibrium between supply and demand becomes disturbed, exerting downward pressure on home prices. The implications of such a cascade are profound, potentially culminating in a market environment where prices plummet to unprecedented lows. For homeowners already grappling with financial stress, this confluence of circumstances presents a stark crossroads. The need to escape the burden of escalating mortgage payments contends with the impending specter of plummeting home values, a juxtaposition laden with complexity. The notion of negative equity, a scenario where a home's market value dips below the outstanding mortgage balance, emerges as an unsettling specter, magnifying the stakes of an already delicate situation. In this landscape of intricate interdependencies, homeowners are confronted with a critical juncture, where the trajectory of their financial well-being is inextricably linked to broader economic currents. The decisions made in these trying times possess far-reaching implications, rippling through individual lives and shaping the contours of the housing market at large. As homeowners navigate this maze of uncertainty, informed decision-making becomes very important. The threads of prudence, foresight, and resilience are interwoven into the fabric of these choices, casting a spotlight on the necessity of strategic planning and overall perspective. The dynamics at play serve as a stark reminder that the pursuit of financial stability is a multifaceted journey, one that necessitates a delicate balance between short-term considerations and long-term consequences. In the midst of these profound considerations, the tale of hundreds of thousands of Canadian families serves as a cautionary narrative. Many simply wanted a better place to live and bought homes that were affordable based on their financial situation at the time. However, the shifting economic landscape thrust them in the middle of a very real personal financial crisis through no fault of their own. In this intricate dance between hope and realism, homeowners find themselves at the nexus of an evolving narrative, one where the ebb and flow of interest rates shape their financial destinies. Over time, the decisions of every homeowner create a ripple effect, intertwining to form a story that encompasses the complex interplay of economic factors, personal dreams, and the ongoing quest for stability. What do you think? Should financially strained homeowners consider selling now? Or will interest rate cuts start sooner rather than later and cause renewed buying and increasing prices? Please join in on the conversation by leaving a comment. If you found this video and information useful, please smash the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so we can keep providing you with timely information you can apply on a daily basis.